Holliford Track. We're getting ready to, it's raining.
Yep,
We take the good with the bad, so we're gonna try not to put our camera out too long in this. The GoPro's good, gimbal's not. So we're at the Holliford Track. We're gonna crest this suspension bridge. We don't really know how long we're gonna go today. We're gonna hike as long as we can until we know we gotta turn around and come back before it gets dark. But we'll get some video on the way, hopefully. It's raining, not too cold. That's where I got our ponchos on. We're gonna stay dry for the most part, and we're headed out. If this is our last video, please send help. Okay. Peace. Talk to you later.
Oh, I wanna stay right here, chilling with my friends for another year. I would walk away from the spotlight for the good life. Oh, come on, turn your hate into poetry.
It's wet.
I would walk away from the spotlight for the good life, for the good life.
I don't know if it's coming out, but along the trail, ran into this. I had to step into it. It's raining out. It's perfectly moist inside here. No rain though.
There was dancing and talking and steaks on the grill, and I think that I will be alright.
Okay, here we are at the Hidden Falls Hut. It is raining cats and dogs outside. It was really nice to get here. It took us about 3 hours and 45 minutes to get here, but we did stop. We saw some Kia parrots, and I guess they're pretty rare. We didn't get any pictures or video because it was pouring rain, and I didn't want to take out all of our stuff. And then right when we were about to maybe think about taking our cameras out, they flew off into another set of trees where we couldn't see them anyway. So according to people that we've talked to, rangers and local people, they say that they're kind of rare to see. Some lady said that her husband is a Kiwi. Well, he lives here. He's from New Zealand, and he's never seen them. And we ran into like two or three of them. Yeah, so making all kinds of noise, and they were big. They were bigger than I anticipated them being. So they're good-sized parrots. So we stopped for a little bit to see that. We stopped for a little bit to see some other stuff. The trail was really wet, so we had to kind of navigate around some deep water. But we made it to this hut, and it smells like smoke. It reminds me of, you know, if you're from northern Michigan or the northern states, or even states where they hunt, kind of deer camp. It smells like deer camp. It looks like deer camp. It's all wood. So I'll kind of roll around and show you what the huts look like here. There's nobody here. I guess there is. We ran by a guy coming out as we were coming in, and he said that there hadn't been anyone here for at least a week. So he must have been backcountry for a while. This trail goes for 5 days and goes to the ocean. A lot of times people just take an airplane back. But here's the hut. You can kind of see it around. And over here you got stainless steel top to kind of prepare your food. Over here's the obviously the wood stove. Up here is where all the bunks are, so you know, you come out here, you could be sleeping with strangers. It's just the way it goes. We don't even have this anywhere that I noticed in Michigan, and we've hiked a lot, and nothing like this in the Colorado Rockies anyway. They're pretty nice actually, and the outside looks nice too. It's got a big porch. I'll go on out there and kind of show you what that looks like. So here we are out on the porch, and you just kind of come up out of the forest, and here it is. And we hung up our ponchos because they kept us pretty dry, but they still tend to like leach water, I guess. But anyways, here it is right here, and here's the hut, and kind of see the view that we see. You can see it's definitely pouring rain outside. And we got to walk back 3.5 hours. So, but this view is amazing. I'm going to just kind of pan out here and show you. So there you have it. We just ate lunch. Not really dried out, but we're gonna start heading back because it gets dark right around 5:30 here. It's winter time, and with all the clouds and the rain, it'll probably be easy 5 o'clock, and it'll be pitch black. We won't be able to see anything, so we'll have headlights. So we're gonna start heading her back and just do our best. We'll manage the rain. But it was fun getting here. This is a really nice facility. We really appreciate the Department of Conservation of New Zealand for offering these things up to just anybody. If you want to stay overnight, you have to get a hut pass. This time of year, it's $15 per person, New Zealand. And I think in the summertime, peak time, it's like 30 or some, maybe more bucks per person. I think it's well worth it, especially if you're gonna do like a 5-day trek to the ocean. This trail is not difficult on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being easy and 10 being like probably almost need technical gear to get up. I'd say this is probably like a 2, maybe a 1, between a 1 and a 2. So anyways, good. It was a good hike. We're gonna head back. Okay, well, I don't know if you can hear me anyways, because I got this roaring fall behind us and it is crazy. We can hear it for like probably half mile away, but here it is right here. And yeah, it's pretty rainy out here, and we gotta head back. So it's also windy and crazy. We're getting out of here. There you go, brought to you by us. Thank you, love you.
Oh, I wanna stay right here, chilling with my friends for another year. I would walk away from the spotlight for the good life. Oh, come on, turn your hate into poetry, pain into power, enemies to friends, and your minutes into hours. I would walk away from the spotlight for the good life, for the good life. And they all said I was crazy for leaving my
good trek. I would rate it as easy. It was pretty flat almost all the way back there. We made it to the hut. We're back. Of course, it just stops raining on our last probably half an hour on the way back.
Not complaining.
Not complaining. No, it was a really good walk even in the rain. And we only saw one person, so meets our standards.
Yeah, it was pretty simple. It wasn't too hard. It was just long. We'll probably have 13, 14 miles. Let's see when we get back to the truck and look at the GPS. But
it was a good trek. We liked it.
It was a pretty good trek.
2 thumbs up.
Stayed pretty dry. Our ponchos kept us dry. It was nice. Shoes are probably wet now, but they kept us dry most of the time. We have really good socks, so go get that merino wool. Get the merino wool. And they sell a lot of it here in New Zealand. But this is the last bridge before we hit the truck. Thought we'd share it with you. Yeah, just there's a view up behind us, all the fogs in the mountains and everything. We heard some thunder a couple times.
Yep.
Thought it might have been maybe an avalanche, but I think it was probably thunder. But there's a lot of avalanche danger around the Fjordlands area. So anyway, so here we go.
All right.
It is dark. We are walking the heck out of here. And this is one swinging bridge. Sorry, I'm hand holding this. My gimbal died. I think we left it on, put it in pack. Let's just kill the battery. At least that's what I'm hoping. Alright, here we are.